This is trim 2 on my Chebe journey. Good morning. For those of you who don't know, my name is Maya Karen. I run a fashion blog called Classically Kept. It does feature luxury, contemporary, and how to style, and now natural hair care and hair care topics. If you are into any of those things, please consider subscribing to my channel. Click the notification bell. That way you will never miss a video. So as you guys know, I am on a Chebe journey. It has been 6 months for that, and then it has been another 3 months, or it is 3 months since I got my last trim. So I am going to go to my stylist for a trim check. I'm really excited to see how my ends are doing from what I can see and just how thick they are. I believe everything is intact. So we're gonna go to the professional and make sure. So I got my ends trimmed on June 27th. So 3 months from that would have been September 27th. Today is the 11th. So we're like, what? Almost a week and a half, or 2 weeks from that. It should be fine. That really shouldn't make that much of a difference. But right now I am going to do a trim check. I'm going to hop in the car and then we are going to actually go to the trim check. You guys know that at the actual 3-month mark for the Chebe journey, and I will link all of this down below, when I got my ends trimmed, it was actually 6 months since I had my ends trimmed. So she did have to cut some off, but I believe I'm right back where I started. So that's what I'm excited to see. The other thing that I will say that I said in that first trim video, which I will link down below, y'all, especially with everything that is going on, I've already said my piece about Mayel. You know your hair, okay? You know your hair. And as a matter of fact, I will have a video coming up talking about how to get to know your hair and how we know whether or not the products are working in our hair. But you know your hair. I knew that I should not have waited 6 months to get my hair trimmed, okay? Yes, we do have professional in our lives, but you are in your hair every single day. You know your hair, okay? So I'm going to hop off my soapbox. I'm going to do a trim check and then we will go, I will do a length check and then we will go to the salon. Okay, so the nape area, and y'all are going to have to bear with me because I'm doing this by myself. So keep in mind, this is not perfect and I'm doing this by myself, okay? So let's take and start right here and stretch it. And that's where my finger is. What does that say? Yeah, that says about 14. Oh. And in September, I started at 9. Okay, now we can do the left side. Let's put that up. Let's put this up. I've been chocolate things since I woke up though. Okay, so let's start from right here and let's pull it all the way down. Get my little tippy toes. Where are we? We're at 22. You can see that. We're like at 22 and a half. And I started on the left side at 19.5. So that's good. Let me twist this back up and then we can do the right side. I'm excited. If I feel like they are, if my ends are intact, that means I have retained all of my length. Just imagine where I was, where I could be now if I did what I was supposed to do the first time. But again, natural hair is a journey. You know your hair. I cannot express that enough. All right, the right side. I'm excited. I'm basically back to where I was. Okay. And I'm taking my heat protectant with me just in case. I'm a little bit more prepared this time. And I'm just gonna have her run through with the blow dryer. I'm not gonna do it myself. Okay. So again, like I said, bear with me. All right, so start here. And let me actually stand up this time while I pull my hair. So start right here. At the ends. And that is 22. I think it will focus. Come on. There we go, 22. That's cool.
the handyman not to bend the tools. The tools is all bent up. I need to talk to that handyman. Are you sure?
From right
yeah, from right here.
And then just pull the hair down.
Oh Lord, no, I was wrong. It's more like 13.
There we go. And what is it? Ready?
Speaker, vinyl records. The price is
22. And that side was at 19. They wanted him to get in practice, and then they wanted him to get acclimated into the college environment. Exactly. Because you know, when you're at home, your parents are gonna wake you up. Yep. Your parents are gonna tell you to do your homework. You know, all of that. So they bring them in like a good, I would say maybe like anywhere from 2 weeks to 3 weeks before the semester starts, just to help them get acclimated. Yeah. So the oldest son said
on the 50th anniversary of The Price is Right, and it was called Back to 72. And we were only going to play for that just 1 year, but it was so popular. We were bringing it back every year. We just changed the name of it, Back to 72.
And by the length retention?
And there's no split ends.
That's the same thing I said. There's none.
There's none. I mean,
there's none.
I'm gonna be looking for the hair to sweep up off the floor.
Same exact copy that they used.
There's no split ends.
There's no split ends.
But you can still chop something off if it needs to be. Don't be scared.
But no, but I'm just saying, like,
So between the three items,
well, it also helps too that you don't put heat on your hair you're not.
How much are you cutting? Is that an inch?
Oh gosh, not even.
Half an inch?
Not even.
No?
No. I don't need to.
You know what? Chebe, I'm sold on Chebe. No, because I noticed that when I was blow drying. I said there are no split ends.
There's no split ends.
And there are no single strand knots. I mean, there are some, but it's been reduced.
Single strands of what?
Single strand knots.
Oh yeah.
But it's been reduced significantly, and that in the shedding as well.
See, if I was gonna wear my hair natural, I would use that Chebe, but honey, I'm getting my locks back. I can't do this. Let me let you see what I cut.
Can I have some of that?
You can show it to the camera.
Just show it to the camera.
Wait, let me see.
This is so funny. That's it. That's it. I like it. I'm sold. I like it.
Because I was surprised you wanted to cut do that like undercut like that. You were like, yeah, whatever
Go
needs to go,
ahead and cut
it
it.
just needs
Yeah.
to go.
Go ahead
Because
and
it's
cut it.
back. It's not all the way back, but it won't be long before it's like all back for real.
Exactly. So that's why I said
It's gonna catch up with
It's gonna
other.
catch up.
It's definitely gonna catch up.
So I started this year in March. I'm going to do this specific routine all the way until March of next year. So it'll be a year.
Okay.
And then I'll probably take a break. You know, I'll straighten my hair just for my hair
Right.
for my hairversary. But moving forward, there's going to be some type of Chebe in my routine. It'll probably be like a Chebe oil that I infuse, because doing the Chebe powder that I'm doing now, it's very time oriented. It takes about 2 hours, but if I can just get some Chebe powder and infuse it in an oil and just use it in my hair, or just use the Chebe grease, I'm fine with that. but I personally
as a maintenance versus doing it.
Yeah.
Because how often are you doing it now?
I'm doing like the traditional Chebe way every 5 days. I wash my hair every 2 weeks, and then I'm doing that every 5 days. That's very time sensitive. That's very time sensitive. So moving forward, I'll continue all the way up until March. I'll straighten my hair, and then when I wash my hair, it'll be the Chebe grease or it'll be a Chebe oil that I infuse. I personally am sold on Chebe.
Yeah, I am too.
But I've bowed out of that conversation because your mind is made up.
People have to do what they supposed to do.
Right, exactly. I have bowed out of that conversation.
It's the first, you don't have a payment, you know, how do you feel? Oh, thank you so much. Nice for 20 years that you don't have to pay.
Come on, focus. There you go. That is amazing.
It's crazy time is what it is. So when that lady was sitting up there, I thought she was waiting on. I think you're gonna have to stand up.
Sometimes you have to cut it off and cut it back on.
But I was trying to come under there.
I'm overdone. I'm overdone.
You should get you some. Oops, sorry.
I can't get none. But I bought a few things in gold just because the outfit warranted the gold,
Yes.
the warm tone more so. And those are like my go-to pieces. And I bought a couple more gold.
Something simple, because like these, I reach for these every day. And then I'll switch it.
In the bathroom before I can go home. That's true. We have to call out of the bathroom, Gabby.
Oh wait, she did that in your bathroom? In here? She did
No,
that in
well,
here?
she goes back there first,
Oh.
and then when she gets home, it's a whole nother production.
Of course. Okay, you guys, so I am back at my house. It is about 2:30. So there are just 3 things that I want to touch on. I just wrote them down really quickly so that I don't forget. As y'all know, this has been a struggle week. So the very first thing I want to touch on is the color of my hair. And somebody actually pointed this out, or they made this comment a part of the Instagram community. Someone asked me if between, I guess, the time that I started and now with the Chebe journey, have I dyed my hair? And the answer is no. I have never dyed my hair, but but a couple of people have commented and said that my hair actually looks blacker or it looks darker. I have never dyed my hair. My stylist asked me the same thing, or someone that was coming in after me asked the same question and said, is that your natural hair color? So there are apparently some reports or people are saying that since I have been using the Chebe, my hair has gotten darker, but I have never colored my hair. The second thing are these split ends, and you guys heard it in the video, but if you're just watching, I just want to reiterate to you because even my stylist said it. There were virtually no split ends. If you do not take anything else away from this video, I think for me, this right here has solidified that the Chebe journey or the Chebe is working for me. And basically what you saw her cutting, and I showed it to you in my hands, basically what you saw her cutting was just to even up my hair. She said there were virtually no split ends, right? And then the last thing really quickly I want to touch on is the length retention. You guys know that in my nape area, she cut it all the way up to about 9 inches. And I believe she said it's either at 12 or 13. It's been 3 months and what, a week and a half. So again, if you don't take anything else away from this video, if you have been thinking about going on a length retention journey, if you have been thinking about trying Chebe, whether it's the powder, whether it's the grease, I highly encourage you to do it. The journey has not been perfect, and my angles and things like that have not been perfect, but you guys, and I will link the actual Chebe journey video list down below, the entire playlist, but you guys have seen me from day one. You guys know that whenever I show you something, whenever I give you tips and tricks, it's always going to be the good and the bad. I did have a setback, and now I'm basically back to where I was prior to her giving me the trim. So I just wanted to come on here and do that really quickly. I will have an actual just Chebe update video. I owe you guys one of those because it has been 6 months. It's also amazing and unbelievable to me that I have retained at least or all of my hair. So as I said, if you are looking for a sign to try something new, if you are looking for a sign to try Chebe, this is it, okay? So I just want to remind you here on YouTube, I do upload videos every Wednesday and Sunday, and of course right here or right here, I'll put my Instagram handle. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, you guys, and you should already know what I'm getting ready to do. I'm getting ready to slap some Chebe grease in my hair, and I will see y'all later. Bye.
We always have it coming.